Hello everyone, it's I, WhackyAnimeWhatIF here to present you with What If Issei Had the Yandere gear? The Prologue. The What If starts with Issei walking to Kyo Academy in the standard Kyo Academy uniform, but has a frown on his face, as he knows his horrible luck will somehow screw him over, like the past two schools he was expelled from. How he got expelled, you ask, from both schools? He thinks about the first school when he was on his first day there, was trying to get to his class, headed down the stairs. He accidentally tripped down them, and in his head thought, "Oh shit," as he fell down the stairs, waiting for what he thought would be him eating shit as he face plants head first on the bottom of the stairs, but surprisingly found out the impact of his landing was oddly soft. He lifted his head off of what he thought was the ground to find out it was not the ground he fell on, but he fell face first onto a female student who had nice quote-unquote airbags to break his fall. Upon noticing how this would look to her, he immediately got up and said, "Hey, I can explode." Before he could even finish what he was about to say, the female student kicked him in the balls so hard, Issei's scream sounded like opera music with how high his voice was. But afterwards, he was expelled, and his balls hurt as he walked out of the school. Issei immediately thinks of the second school where he made it a month in until he was walking up the goddamn stairs and tripped up them somehow. As he does, he thinks in his head, "Fuck you, stairs," as he swears he heard a response from them stairs saying, "Fuck you back." But it could just be his imagination as he was falling. But he swears it wasn't. But as he was falling, he landed on someone. He thought in his head, "Please don't be like last time." He lifts his head up, expecting to see a female student, but it was much worse, as it was a male one. He also seemed to be in pain. He looked down at where he landed, face first, and had a horrified face as he gets up and the male student holds his balls in pain from the impact of Issei landing face first into them. Issei pukes like the Exorcist because of where he landed, and immediately the principal was walking up the stairs and got face full of vomit as Issei projectile vomited that shit towards her. He did not know he did that until he opened his eyes after vomiting and just saw the principal staring at him with a pissed off look as Issei just rubs the back of his head with his right hand and says, "Would you believe me if I said this was an accident?" The principal just looked at him with dead ass serious eyes. And Issei, of course, got expelled. It was safe to say he did get expelled. As Issei finished thinking of how he was expelled from both of those schools, he makes a new note to himself. "Don't go up them goddamn stairs. The stairs are fucking evil." As Issei thinks this, he arrived at the front gate of Kyo Academy. Little did he know, all the girls in Kyo Academy heard rumors from the two previous schools he went to about him. Issei walked through the Kyo Academy gates. He saw every female he passed by turn to him with cold glares and looks of disgust. Issei thinks, "The McFuck did I do? I just got here." As Issei walked into the school, he felt like he was gonna get jumped with how many females glared at him on his way to his first class. He thinks, "Where is my first class?" Anyway, he then looks into his backpack and sees his first class is up the stairs. He looks at the stairs and sweats and thinks, "Oh no." He makes a slow step to the stairs and swears he hears sinister music coming from the fucking stairs as he steps up each one. He walks up them and surprisingly doesn't trip. He even makes it to the last step. He looks at the last step that he has to go up, seeing if there is anything on it he can possibly fucking trip on. Any water, a bottle cap, a fucking bottle, a dildo. He doesn't even know what the fuck he's gonna trip on, but he has a feeling he will. Immediately, he steps on the step, and as he doesn't trip, he thinks, fuck you, stairs, yeah! Before he steps one more step onto that stair, immediately trips and falls all the way back down the stairs from where he just got up and thinks, fuck, those stairs are goddamn evil. Evil motherfucker. As he falls right down the stairs, lands face first at the bottom of the stairs, lifts his head up with a bloody nose, looks at the stairs, and screams, fuck you! So loud that all the students look at him as if he's crazy. And he says, the fuck are you looking at? Well, while they all just look away and just walk back to where they were going. Immediately, Issei says, now how do I get up the stairs exactly if I'm just going to keep on slipping every time I walk up them? He sees that there's a railing next to the stairs and does the stupidest thing. He jumps onto the railing, wraps himself around it, and starts crawling up the railing as people are walking up the stairs looking at him like he's a fucking idiot. As he makes it to the top of the stairs, he really wants to do a victory dance, but he doesn't want to look too crazy. Well, crazier than he already looks. So he decides to walk to his class and open the door to see there's only females in his class, aside from him, and all but one are glaring into his fucking soul. Issei starts to sweat bricks as he takes his seat. The bell rings, and the teacher, who was sitting at her desk in the front, begins the lesson. Issei, however, couldn't focus because of the stares he would receive. Time skip to the end of the school day. As Issei is walking to the Kyo Academy gate to leave, he sighs in relief as nothing too bad happened to him. Until, all of a sudden, he is hit in the left side of the face with something and falls to the ground in pain, holding the left side of his face. Issei looks at who hit him to see Murayama and her 4 kendo club girls behind her, all with the bamboo kendo shinais in their hands. Issei feels dread as they all raise their shinai in the air and start relentlessly attacking him, hitting his face, torso, arms, and legs. Everywhere around. Issei had to curl up into a ball to minimize the damage, but got hit and beaten regardless. An hour later, he is laid on the ground. On the verge of blacking out, he hears the kendo club leader, Moriyama, say, perverts aren't welcome here, so do us a favor and drop out. You're not welcome here, and you should know that. Issei looks at her with rage in his eyes, along with tears, and says, I just wanted a normal school life. Was that too much to ask for? As he says this, all of his bottled up depression and anger leaks out. He sees the kendo girl shocked until he blacks out from his current pain. Time skip, 9 p.m. Issei woke up and sees the stars in the sky. He gets up slowly. Issei's uniform dirty, bruises he can feel under his uniform all over his body, and he pulls out his phone to use the reflection of it as a mirror and sees his face, especially the left side, has numerous bruises. His left cheek is bleeding slightly, his right cheek has a giant bruise on it, and he immediately puts his phone in his pocket, not to look at the damage anymore and heads home limping as he feels pain in his entire body. His legs feel as if they were burning as he was walking home. He sees a shooting star in the sky and wishes aloud for his horrible life to change and for someone to finally give a damn about him. He did not believe his wish would come true. Little did he know it would, in an unexpected way, the next day. As Issei gets home, he opens the door to see his parents in the living room. His father merely looks at him, not even caring he was out all the way up until 9 p.m. and about his wounds. He honestly did not care about them and ignored him, not even acknowledging his existence, while his mother looks at him and his wounds and says, "You probably deserved what you got for being a pervert all the time, Issei." Just walks up the stairs, his eyes hollow with depression. As he gets to his room, he lays on his bed, crying as he thinks, even my parents don't care for me. I have no friends, no one would even care if I disappeared. With these depressing thoughts, he falls asleep from his mental exhaustion until he hears a voice saying, "I care about you." But he thinks it's an illusion as he falls asleep, not knowing there's a glowing yellow eye in the closet staring at him as the clock in the eye ticks. The What If ends. I hope you all enjoyed it. This was only the prologue, but I absolutely loved making the What If, and I'm really happy I didn't, stutter all the time, so that's good. And I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you smash that like button. If we can get to 1,000 likes, I'll post the second part as soon as possible, even quicker than I'm already intending to. But honestly, it's quite hard to make the script, as I'm making a new script from scratch, since my old ones were deleted on my computer previously, because they were corrupted. I already had the videos from my old one completed, but they were corrupted, and most of my stuff had to be reset. I didn't have any backups, so yeah, it's gonna take a while probably. But I hope you all enjoyed it.